goodness. Hello. Hi. Hey, it's me. I guess I'll do the thing again. I just got internet back on. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. I don't know what the point of streaming to Instagram is. Instagram, if I was creative, Instagram would be like this spot. But, whoa. Where is my profile? I'm live. I'm live. Show up live. Come on. I can't see my chat unless I go to TikTok's thing. There it is, popped up. Sweet. Not really sure I'm gonna play yet. We're good. Is that muted? Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We're good. Um. Sorry, this dog is sitting beside me, just pawing at my leg because he wants something. I know what he wants. Dogs only want one thing, and it's effing disgusting. I got tacos on my desk. I played this earlier because I didn't have internet, and it just felt great. This felt so good. This game was so good. Um, I bought that. When I got the Steam Deck, I was looking for like, hey, what are some games that are like good on the Steam Deck? Because to me, even though the Steam Deck and the Legion, all this stuff is all portable. Hmm. Okay. Maybe I can't do this. Yeah, we're having connection issues. Let me switch to the. I'm on the regular connection. Let me see if the connection's stable. I don't know what's going on. Everything keeps disconnecting. Grandpa, close your mouth, buddy. Close your mouth. Okay? Stop. This dog is disrespectful. I played this for a little bit too. I tried it with the controller config, which is great because the one that I was using, it's not this. It's not going to show up. It is top rated. Um, not this. This right here. I'd use this, and it seemed like it was totally fine. I just don't know what the hell's happening in that game. Um, it's in English. It's translated. It's translated well. I just don't necessarily know. Like when it comes to the inputs, it'll be like, oh, go over here and pick this up and use this thing. Oh, see, it's 9:10 here. Good morning. Good morning. 9:10 p.m. Man, I was sitting here earlier today, and I have been wanting to play this 6,000 games. This is not accurate. What it is that me and a friend did the family sharing thing, and now we have both of our libraries, and we both have like 3,000 games. Oh boy. And a lot of them aren't like, you scroll to the list, like you got like stuff like this right here. Like these are like smaller games. So this, um, yeah. But I've been wanting to, I think I've been wanting to play Final Fantasy 1, but I'm not really sure. I think that's just me being delusional. Like I used to own it on the Nintendo. I've got 4. I've got more time in 4 than I think I have in 6. Yes. Because every time I play 6, I'm like, I should go back to 4. And And I also like I'm just gonna stick with six because I finished six before. I'm like I should just go play Chrono Trigger. Final Fantasy six is in a weird spot for me. Um, but I keep missing the damn sales on Final Fantasy one. Let me see what's I'm gonna see if I can find any offers on it right now. Let's see. Beast of Reincarnation. I was about to get that, but I'm hearing mixed things. Well, not mixed. It's just like comparisons to other games. I'm like, I should probably play those first, like Sekiro and um, Elden Ring, which I barely touched Elden Ring. I don't know why that game didn't click with me. I think so. The thing is, like, I know I've never been into two. Um, three, I played three when it came on the DS, like that version. I played it, in emulated form back in the day too. But Final Fantasy one, I guess because I owned it, has always been one of those games that's like, yeah, this seems okay. Final Fantasy IV, the after years. Like for me, it'll be four, six, and then afterwards. I don't really. The thing about one also is like I'm not a huge fan of the job system. So if they want me to like make up jobs, like hey, here's what this game's gonna be, I don't want to do it. Hang on. Okay. I'm not seeing any deals on Final Fantasy. I think this is also the issue. So like when the sales happen, I just don't. The money doesn't line up. It's like the sale will happen. It's not even that the money doesn't line up. I'll see it. I'm like, I'm not doing that. 1079. It's like 15 cents off. Oh, this one's not even on here. So they don't have. I'm looking on whatever CD keys used to be loaded. They got Final Fantasy one, two, four, and six. Don't have keys available. Neither does the bundle. Oh, these must be no. The Pixel remaster for three and four are on here. What? Oh, this is the old Final Fantasy. Okay. See, Final Fantasy IV had like the mobile port to PC and it has the Pixel remaster port. Um, yeah, as man, spending more than like $10 on Final Fantasy once or more than $5 seems like a bit of a stretch, but whatever. Um, but yeah, I've been thinking about playing an RPG or something lately, and then I start thinking about all the RPGs I have, and I'm like, wow, which one do I go with? Like Lunar, I've never played any of these. The most I played is this. I have it on Switch and here, and I got how much time this is? 83 minutes. Hold on, where is TikTok? Ah, what in the world? My stream must have disconnected again and pulled up something else. All right, cool. Um, this is a potential candidate. I never really played these. Um, I finished Suikoden 1. I never finished 2, but every time I play the collection, I'm like, I should go and play through 1 again and then play 2. It's been, I finished that in like 2019, 2018, I think. It might have been before then, but it's been a minute. But yeah. Anyway, let's see. Let's find a game. Let's find a game. And Mega Man X is a game I've been wanting to go back to, but I don't touch it because every time I do, I have a friend that will talk about her ex. Like, oh, this reminds me of my ex, and I'm like, ah, that guy sucked. I want to play that. Like, it gives her bad memories, and all of a sudden, like, if she's watching the stream, like, I feel extra bad because I'm like, I don't know, can't touch that unless it's solo. I I remember, I think it was three. I think three is the one that came out on the PS2 first. I remember I had a friend. We were in high school when the PS2 was out. I graduated in 2005, and he was the first one in our group that had a job, and he would get games every now and then. He already had like anime, and like his dad was into PC, so he had a really nice PC. But he would just kind of show off the stuff that he had, and I remember specifically he showed off like Suikoden 3, and I was like, wait, what is this? What is this game with these ducks on the cover? But yeah, one. So my problem with one is that one I think is a cool game and it has a cool story, but I feel like the 120 or 128 stars or whatever it is, whatever the number is, I understand that it has a significance and all of them have a meaning, but there are so many characters that mean literally nothing to the story. The game revolves around like 15 to 20 characters, and there's all these other ones, which is tried to explain that to the person that recommended the game. You're like, no, this character is important too. I was like, you have a character in the game named Window, and unless you get them, you cannot customize the way that your windows in the game look. And like, come on, that's not a character. That is a utility. Um, MGS2. Oh man, every time I play this game, so I finished one on here on the PC on the Legion, whatever. And I was gonna roll into two, but every time I play two, the only Metal Gear game I have not actually finished is three. And apparently I didn't finish five. I thought I did, but five does that thing where you get to like chapter 37 and it starts to loop and you have to redo stuff. Um, but yeah, my biggest thing is like every time I play two, I'm like, I should go play three before I play two. Because I finished two before. I just haven't finished two since it was like new. Since what, like 2002 or something? This also leads to me like it'll be things where like I play a game that I've already played before. Like getting to Metal Gear Solid 1 was like I just had to sit down and like, hey, I can knock this game out like a day and a half if that. Um, which I did. Um, but when I play something like this or a game I've already played before, it just makes me think of other games in the genre that I haven't really touched or never finished. So when I touch this, it's like I could play MGS3 or I could go play like Splinter Cell, which I've never finished any of the Splinter Cell games. Those games are the bee's knees, as the kids say. The kids are also 90 years old. Uh, Controls aren't working. The solution is going to be... What the solution should be is I should be able to go over here and switch which controller is one. It's not showing up, so... I'm going to cut this controller off. Try this. Nothing. Let's see. Let me try to relaunch this. This works. This definitely works on the device. There's no issues with that. It's just the controller order is the problem. Yep, yep, yep. Please play in a well lit room while sitting or standing as far away from the screen as possible. It's always been one of those like really weird, like, you want me to do what now? Okay. All right, we're gonna have to figure out another way around this issue. What is this? What? No, I'm not doing that. Why is the D-pad mapped? Whatever. That's not working. Let's try switching this to player two. Disappointing. Okay, I'm gonna mess around with these buttons, I guess. See if I can figure anything out. Turbo fire. Hmm. I don't know. I'm confused. On both controllers. Oh, it's not even this. It's the game itself is just not recognizing controller input right now. Weird. It's looking for like mouse and keyboard input. I have no clue what just happened. Controller works in game. No, it doesn't. No controller support right now. What is happening? So weird. There's so many random issues with like these little handheld things. All right, let's try this one more time. It wasn't accepting any controller in, but it wasn't just this game. It was anything at all, which is weird. A lot of times when it happens, it's like whatever the main controller is doesn't work, but nothing is working. Okay, so this one's working now. Let's go here. I don't get it. I have no clue why this isn't working. What's this one? Maybe I can rename this. Screen is freaking out right now. This is even better. Let's see if this fixes it. Maybe this game is just not gonna. It's gonna be difficult. I'm gonna have to work on this one. I guess it won't be MGS2. Disappointing. Disappointing. Ninja Gaiden. I'll be looking out for stuff. Oh man, it is amazing that you're able to get that name. Oh boy. Yeah. I guess MGS2 is not gonna work. Let's see. Sonic Mania. I don't own Sonic Origins. My friend does, I'm sure, but I don't have it. Man, that's so disappointing. I was really looking forward to playing that. This controller support on games is so weird. With Tiny Terry. This isn't retro, but it's retro since that comes across as like one of those like weird like Japanese wacky games. trilogy. I think I'm just gonna go for it. I think I'm just gonna go back over here. I'm gonna go to my safe space. Every time I have issues, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to retro games. Like actual retro games are so much easier to deal with instead of having to deal with like, oh, this controller's not set up right, or you gotta change this layout, make sure VSync is disabled for this one, whatever. And turning the retro game up, I'm just gonna go play Mario. Do 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 do. Visualizing big bucks. Do I have that game that she requested? I don't. Dang it. A Wind Waker. Somebody wrote into a podcast and oh my gosh, this art makes me so happy. This art takes me back. I used to think this is the coolest thing, man. Not so much this one. I thought this one looked really cool. I thought this one looked incredible. And then this one was like, who is that? Who is the Triceratops guy? Star rating? Absolutely a 4-star game. This is from Konami. It's a Konami game, but it's not a gray box, which is very confusing. All right, hold on. I'm gonna let this just play, and I'll be right back. Going to go. I got tacos on my table. I'm gonna get something for them, and I'll be right back. Not just yet. There's in a minute. Fix that. What the hell? What do you get here? Instagram. Cool, cool, cool. Early the Loon. What just happened is I'm sitting here thinking about the controls in this game, and I overthought them, and I was like, wait, is this the game where you can kick stuff? No, that's the Super Nintendo one. Furball? Furball. Nick for ball. Can you climb walls? Hello. Oh, there they go. I could I'm telling you, one of these days I'm going to have a stream which is gonna be me just talking about box art and stuff. Playing the game for like 2 minutes, maybe. Yep, let's go back and check out the box art, because man, the box art for some of these games is so good. I think that the box art was like great or anything, that just takes me back. We'll get an extra player if you collect 30 carrots. How many carrots do you have? 62. 1. I have 2 extra players now. So I had Palworld installed in here, but because it just came out, Palworld keeps getting updates, and the updates are too big. I don't know what they're too big. Like, I'll have like the space for you for like the game, and, like another like 20 gigs free, but I think I need the entire installation. I think it's one of those things where it probably is like reinstalling the game each time. Boss fight is, I think, just running away. He wants to hug me and squeeze me and love me forever. Making a choice right now. I'm gonna send somebody my stream. Who else? Sorry, I'm sending links. I'm sending links out right now. Two. There's a third. There is another. Cool. Sent the links out. The AAT Mafia. If anybody can see my TikTok chat, threw me off. So the reason my internet was off earlier is because we owed AT&T money. We owed them the phone bill. Fine, whatever. But seeing AAT just kind of like, so, wait, is that them too? Are they back for revenge? Yep. I want it to be Halloween time so bad. So this movie, I'm going to go ahead and say I love horror movies. I'm not a big fan of just like movies that are just excessively gory, right? Like I remember going to or watching Hostel, and that was the movie where I was like, you know what? I don't think I care for these kinds of movies. Like Hostel and Saw. Ah, Jesus. Or two series that I've never just like clicked with. Like Saw 1, I thought was really cool when it came out because it was different. Saw 2 was better from what I remember. It was a different premise or whatever, it was still cool. But when you get to like Saw 3 and it just kind of keeps going from there, it's just like, oh, these are just more and more like, it's like torture porn. I don't really care for that. It needs to mean something. Whatever. If you didn't know, this movie comes out this weekend called Ice Cream Man on Thursday, which looks like, I believe it's from the dude that made Hostel, which is, and it looks incredibly gory. Like just gory for the sake of being gory. Like, hey, look at these kids. These kids ate ice cream and now they're murdering people in the neighborhood. Type stuff. Fine, whatever. But I'm looking forward to seeing the movie because, like, man, like Evil Dead came out. I really like Evil Dead. There's a thing they do the same things that Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie does, where like I don't think these movies need social commentary. So like having a person like it's not a spoiler, but if you haven't seen the Texas Chainsaw reboot, the like 8th reboot that they've done, the one from it was like on Netflix or something. Hey, what's up? What's up, Easy? I can't even tell if you're still here. My chat's not showing everything that's on. Hold on, let me see. Pull this down. Nope. But yeah, so the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake did this thing where like they had the main character in the movie is like, it's a Texas Chainsaw movie, so it's already like, like the person's going through a lot. It's a very sweaty and like gross feeling movie, and everybody's getting murdered like in horrible ways and stuff. Like there's nothing about those movies that feels good. All those movies make you want to take like a shower afterwards. But the main character in the movie, whenever something scary happens, she has these like weird flashbacks. And once you get near the end of the movie, you realize like, oh, the flashbacks that she's having, she survived a school shooting. It's like, you know what I don't need in my Texas Chainsaw movie? I don't need to think about anybody surviving a school shooting. That's not what I'm there for. The Evil Dead Burn? Is that what it's called? whatever, the most recent Evil Dead movie, the one that's like in theaters right now. My only problem with that movie is that it has a thing where it's like, oh, the main character, her husband was like, you know, something happens to him, he dies in the beginning of the movie. You find out like later, like, oh yeah, he was actually abusive. Like, every time she has like these snippets from like, oh yeah, I remember when things were good. Things weren't always good, and he used to like, I think he like straight up like stabbed her or something like that at one point, and she's dealing with that trauma on top of everything else. I'm dying for stupid reasons. Now I need to just die so I can continue. Alright, there we go. She's survived domestic abuse. And it's like, I don't want to think about that when I'm watching your weird Evil Dead, your movie where like a hand should be attacking the person that it's attached to, and the guy has to cut his hand off with a saw there. It's not what I'm there for. I'm hoping that this Ice Cream Man movie doesn't have any of that stuff. I think it's just gonna be like a gory movie that's just like, oh, we're just gory for the sake of gory, which I will gladly take over like all the social commentary stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, lucky right now. For a ball. It's all good though. Make it work. Did miss one of the carrots, but I think you get enough for 2 lives. No. 30 carrots is 1 life. Let's see. Let's see what happens. It's 1 life right there. I think by the time I get to the door, I should have enough for 2. I don't know what Restream just charged. I guess my account is negative now, because, you know what? Whatever. I'm streaming on TikTok, so I'm making use of the money that I spent on this stupid thing I signed up for. I'm gonna make sure that I know where the money came out of for this. I got billed for 2 subscriptions just now. I think the other one might have come out of my... No? I don't know. Yeah, I did. Damn it. Whatever, it's fine. I'll have that money tomorrow. It's all good. Yeah, I pay for Restream, their lowest paid tier, which lets you stream to 3 servers instead of just 2. When I signed up for Restream, originally you could stream to as many as you wanted to, like whatever was supported. So I used to stream to like 6 or 7 places at the same time just to have fun. But those days are gone. Everybody wants their money. The extra 2 lives. Hampton. just had this thought where like I could go back in this level and go back to the I think if there are enough carrots, but clearly they designed the game so you don't have that issue. That will never be a problem. It looks like he's smoking a cigarette in that pose. Sounds like another guy. Another player. Alright. Here's where I got stuck at. It's not that I got stuck, it's that I wanted to try to switch characters, like, of my own free will, and I couldn't. So I just kept dying, because I'm an idiot. I could just go. I need to add C60 horror games to this. The Legion. I need to actually update like all of my ROMs. Because I've got arcade stuff on here, but none of it works. Actually, correction, maybe like, let's say I have like 100 games, maybe like 15 of them work properly. Everything else is just kind of whatever. But I don't know which version of the emulator I'm using, so... What? Whoa. Man. Thought I was doing better. It still fell apart. Buster. Speaking of back to school, so there is a game coming to Steam. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say some bad words here, so just cover your ears if you don't want to hear them. 3, 2, 1. So there's a game coming to Steam in a couple of days. I forgot what it's called. Hold on, it's my wish list. What? I can't pause the game while the game is stupid. Now I can pause the game. All right, whatever. Screw it. No big deal. The game is called. Let's see, wish list. It's been on and off my wish list this entire time. What is this? Oh, it's got a weird tag on it. All right, cool. Where the hell's that game at? Restory comes out soon, which of course that game's gonna be great. That's a game where you're fixing things, but I think it's supposed to be set around. It's got like an actual like overarching story. Where's this game at? It's a game where you're like going back to school. Oh, there it is. Age Feel High, Rock the School. To me, some of the assets look like the same kind of like it looks like they're going for like a bully type thing, but like with a bit more like violence and stuff. But it looks like those weird porn games on Steam, the 3D one specifically. It's supposed to be a coming of age thing, so it could. Okay, all right, reconnected. Age Field High. I wish there were more games that dealt with like. I don't know why these two things are lined up in my head. I guess because of when it happens, but like with Halloween and back to school, or just being in school in general. Like anything that deals with like, oh hey, you're playing as a kid. Like you're playing as a kid that has no responsibilities whatsoever. Like you don't have to worry about like school. It's not a thing. Yeah, there's the game School Days, which is like, it's really fun, partially because you have to deal with being in class on time and try to work things out around there. Smoke with cigarettes. What? What? Disappointing. That makes me wish I had Dizzy, because I think if I had Dizzy, I could just straight up roll into him. Dizzy being the replacement for Taz. He's called Dizzy because he's Tasmanian Devil and he spins, which is not what they do in real life, I don't think. I doubt it. Tasmanian Devil. What a British name for something. Ah, yes, the local savages have a Tasmanian Devil. So good. Everything was going so well, but I messed up the alignment for that jump. We're good. We'll work it out. Oh, the other thing I've thought about doing, so outside of, just looking at box art for games, I've also thought about, like, looking at, like, old magazines and stuff, because I can't stream old shows, like game shows and stuff, which would be really fun. That's what I used to do back in the old days. Holy moly. Right, there we go, I got it. Yikes. Keep freaking out when that happens. When I see the ghost show up, I'm like, oh man, they're gonna get me. And then I jump thinking I'm gonna dodge the ghost, and by jumping, I run straight into them. It's just an instinct, like, it's very... You see ghosts, you're supposed to jump. That's what you're supposed to do, man. So they have the Nickelodeon collection of games with Guts, Real Monsters, and Rocco. But I really do wish they had like a WB collection, because I think WB to me has like more stuff. You get this, you get damn it. You get these games here, the two Nintendo Tiny Toons games. You also get the Super Nintendo Sega Genesis ones, whatever else they made. But there's other stuff. Like you get like I guess you have Crazy Castle, and I feel like there's some Bugs Bunny games that are like totally okay too. Important text. Smell cigarette smoke. I want to do bad things. Like, oh my gosh, if I had a fur ball, I would have Fine. For a ball. Just a second. Dizzy. Dizzy, dizzy, dizzy. Hold on. Yes, indeed. Switch this back. Went downstairs again to try to get something. Like, nope, wasn't available. Still gotta wait. Fine. Is this way I can actually win again? I don't know what. I guess he's the only one who uses the power, right? The little POW meter that's like right over my carrot meter in the corner. My carrot meter. Alright, so I got all the carrots again. Here. We're good. Alright. Me holding down the run button. I can't hold down the run button though, because if I do, when run button with him, what it does makes him spin, which makes him move faster, but that's like an actual attack, which I'm hoping I can use that on the boss if I can get there. Yo, this is a problem. I have the character that can spin into somebody to attack them, which is great, but he can't clear that gap because he can't run. Oh man. This shouldn't be that difficult. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this. I also need to make sure I get, speaking of back to school games, so I have Knights and Bikes. Let me add that to my wishlist right now. And I gotta remember Costume Quest 2. Let's see. I wanna ride my bike. Knights and Bikes, come on. Costume Quest was so good. I don't know why I didn't expect the game to be all that great. Like I heard people talking about it for years, and like it's so good. I think Double Fine's gone. Keeper. Yeah, Double Fine spent money on games that like nobody asked for. But it was cool they made them. Like they made that weird Sesame Street game where it was like a VR, not a VR game. It was on the Kinect for the 360, which is like their motion camera. Like cool idea, but who is this for? So how does it make money? And you also have a license attached to it. They weren't concerned about those issues. As a business, you probably should be. Dude, if I can make it there, I'm gonna be so. If I can get there with him, I'm going to be so set. I think I might not be. I could be completely wrong. I just think this is gonna work. In my head, this works out perfectly. That I gotta remember that's the thing I can do. I don't have to keep moving in the same direction. I can always jump and move another one or move away from it. Oh no! Man. What? Recharge is pretty quick. Oh my gosh, man. I'm so bad at games. Alright, I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna save myself the shame. Toki. What the hell is this art? What the hell is this? I've never seen this before. Why are they dressed like this? Body break. You hear me? Hey, what's up? Oh no, I think he was here for a second and he left. I literally didn't even see him here. Alright. Alright, let's see. It's so weird playing these old games without a manual because I don't know what you're supposed to do a lot of times. Until something happens like that right there, didn't know that was gonna hurt me. Look, here it was. Like, everything is... This feels like somebody was just like on like out of like LSD or something. Like, hey, what if you were Jerry, and spiders hurt you and tacks hurt you, and you could throw balls. You could throw balls at what kind of balls are they? Don't worry about it. It's fine. What do you mean it's fine? Don't worry about it. Like, what is this? Are these mosquitoes? Why does a mouse? I've never heard about a mouse having to worry about mosquito. Whatever. Just deal with it. Just accept it. It is what it is. Gotta go up here, sure. I do remember playing this game though, and like as a kid and not understanding it. There's a lot going on here. I feel like I've rented the movie and I rented the game. The Tom and Jerry movie where Jonathan Taylor Thomas voiced Jerry, and I think the whole like the start of the movie was like them sitting there and be like, oh, why haven't you ever talked before? It's like, well, I never had a reason to. That was it. You just accept it from there. It's like, that's just why they never talked. But I remember renting the movie and the game and not really being impressed by either one of them. Which, playing this right now, I mean, it looks cool, but nothing makes any sense. Is that a spider too? I have 4 out of 10. I just don't know what I have 4 out of 10 of. I got 4 out of 10. Don't worry. We're good. Stupid spider keeps disappearing off the screen too, so I can't hit it. Alright, thank you. Piece of cheese, which is another piece of life. I understand that. That makes sense. Nothing else here makes any sense. What is up with the screws? This is also a very British game. You can tell because that water right there, the way you can tell if a game to me, like an old game, is British or not, is if the water hurts you. That water will hurt me. Guaranteed. This is a game. I don't know. This game is an ocean game. I don't know why I know that. I just know it is. For me, it's like anytime I see like water that hurts you, probably ocean. I don't even know where I'm at to know which direction to go in. Hey, what's up? What's up, Andy? I think I'm going backwards, but I can't tell because nothing makes any sense. I was hoping that was going to be one of those like ingenious speedrun moments where like I get hit with spider and like it shoots me up to the next level, but I guess not. Forget this game. I can't do that. I cannot do this game. It doesn't make any sense. Nothing makes any sense. Like there is too much happening. There's too much on the screen, and like nothing is clear. Like what is hurting me? Why am I taking damage? I don't know. Just Top Gun. That's a classic. Total Recall. They stole his mind. Now he wants it back. Those bottom two screenshots, you might not believe it, but that's not from the Nintendo game. The stuff on the right where it's him, as you can see, he's wearing like a brown t-shirt and it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Why is he wearing a green jumpsuit in the video game? This is considered to be one of the worst games ever from what I remember. This cover looks so stupid. It's also missing part of the graphics. It's supposed to say Acclaim on the left side over there. Whatever. You're fine. Minor issues. What? What? What am I on? Cinema 3. This is the movie. In case you've never seen the movie before, this is all the movie is. Man. I'm good. I don't think I'll be trying again. I think I'm okay. Let's go. Let's go all the way down to 1. Okay, totally rad. Which game is this? Is this a game with a dude? I don't know which game this is. What is this? This is from Jalico. Tubular, totally weird war. Excellent, dude meets magician. Too gnarly for words, trip to the California underground. Whoa, not your average day at the beach. Bogus, dude meets monster. Make like an eagle and take it. Make like an eagle and take it to the air, dude. Awesome, dude goes underground. What is this? What is this? This is drugs? What? Wait, were we all just like, was everybody just on all of the drugs during like the early 90s where you're just accepting, oh, here's a game called Totally Rad. What's it about? I look at the back of the box. I don't know. Totally magic. You can get 10 super spells. Totally split personality. Turn yourself into an eagle, lion, or lizard. Totally unbelievable story. 12. I don't understand. What? Who goes to the store and sees this as like, can I get a copy of Totally Rad, please? This is my birthday present for myself. Like, what? Who? Let's see how this game is. Let's give this game the benefit of the doubt. I don't know what to expect from this. I have no clue. Speaking of drugs, the great Zebediah. Most excellent, dude. So, like, Jake, is this Zeb dude for real? These graphics look really good. Will he teach you his totally rad match? Yep, he thinks I have gnarly potential. What are we doing? What is this? And I think he's totally decent. That's the plot. That's the plot. I hope you followed that. I'm expecting you to have an essay turned in on my desk by Friday morning. The plot for Totally Rad. What is this? So Zeb, what's with all the jogging? Can't I just learn magic and skip the aerobics? It's all in the legs, my young friend. You will find that they're the first things to go. Exercise will make your magic more powerful. He's grooming this kid. Sounds righteous, dude, but I'm pooped. Don't be a wimp, Jake. Oh, well, since she said it, now I gotta man up. Cute, Allison. Real cute. Jake has been attacked by surprise. The animation here looks pretty good, but the speed at which he moves is not practical. This is Mega Man. Is this what we're doing? After all of that plot, I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting Mega Man. I am impressed by the graphics in the background. Look at that parallax where we have like 3 or 4 layers technically. You got 4 layers if you count the layer that I'm on right now. What this is Jalico, somebody that was like a design or like a rejected level designer from Mega Man, joined the company like, hey, I got an idea for a game. What if we made Mega Man? Okay, we can't do that. Okay. What if it was totally rad, though? There are slope physics. The disappointing thing about the slope physics is that you can't jump off the slopes. When you go down, you're just going down. Dude, that was totally rad. I don't know if you saw that or not. What is that? He just throws a tantrum, that's how he dies? Alright, whatever. It's the background, but the way that he moves his mouth makes it look like he's eating like a blow pop or something. Need to see what other games Jalico made. I know Blaster Master is Sunsoft. It does have a little bit of that vibe though. I think Jalico, like when I think of Jalico, I think of like one of the baseball games. I can't think what it is though. It's not RBI baseball. I'm not sure. We'll see. Like there were 2 companies. Like for me, when I think about like Nintendo games, like if I was going to go to the video store and rent a game, 3. It's any Nintendo game I'm totally cool with renting, and then it was like Capcom and Konami, and then I feel like Jalico might have been like Sunsoft was another one, but like maybe Jalico might have been like a 3rd tier, but I can't think of what games they made. Yeah, let's talk about a great legacy. Ah yes, from the makers of Hoops comes Totally Rad. But yeah, I bet it does. Hoops. I think Hoops is it's the street ball game where I think does it do the transition where you like go up court and then the game transitions to like another screen so you see a different view. I think that's one of those games. Those are the worst. I really want to get an appreciation for the NBA Live games, like the isometric basketball games, because like, man, oops. Nope. I'll pass. That seems oh boy, I don't know about that. This seems okay. I just don't feel comfortable like if it's you know, if it's the 90s, if it's the 90s and you go buy this game and Saved by the Bell is still in the air, I think you're okay. If Saved by the Bell is no longer airing and like Family Matters is gone, no. There's no way. That this is a very okay game. This is a game that like if I got it as like a birthday present, I don't think I'd be completely mad, but it's also just like nothing there. I was thinking of what is that game? This is this is no good. This is a game I wanted so bad when I was a kid. Speaking of rad, uh, TNC Surf Designs 2 Thriller Safari. Safari. I thought the idea of surfing and skateboarding was so cool, and like I remember knowing somebody that had this game and like playing it and be like, is, is this bad? I think this game is bad. It's just like a average rad. It's like a rad, but it wouldn't be like a rad. Wouldn't be a hang loose rad. Somewhere in Africa, Wazula. That's the one that is bad, but it's cool. Great waves, hot sun, and my babe on the beach. Life is good. Dude. Those waves, Thrilla. Oh no, let me go, you derelict. Help! Thrilla. Leon. Huh? Grrr. It's on. It's on. I think if you are into skateboarding and surfing, I literally feel like booking a trip to Africa is probably the worst idea. Like, there's no reason for you to be here besides you're a gorilla. Australia? Sure. Maybe parts of Europe or whatever. Why would you go to, like, there's no, what are we doing? We were skateboarding in a jungle? Really? I remember this. I remember being at this daycare and this kid having this game here and me being like, man, that game looks so cool. The box art looks so good. I gotta go save Barbie Bikini. That's my girlfriend. Duh. I remember seeing this game and being like, man, this game looks so cool, and then playing it, but I can't get anywhere. Here I am, 39 years old, trying to play Thriller Safari, and it's just as questionable. I hit the turtle. Turtle. Okay, just go straight. Okay, don't just go straight. I thought I jumped off the back of the turtle, but maybe I didn't. How did I get... I swear I jumped off the turtle before. One more shot. They should just add it into Skate. The fact that I don't play Skate more is very upsetting to me. I was looking forward to Skate so bad. And Skate, technically, the free-to-play Skate, not technically a bad game. Is it great? No. But it's not bad. It's just more Skate, which is, like, that's not what I'm looking for. Drilla and Fortnite would be great. Or Roblox. PNC Surf Designs sounds like a great name for a skate company until you realize that it stands for like town and country. It's like, wait, what? It doesn't sound very skateboarderish. Town and country. That sounds like it should be like a golf magazine. Ack. Oh my gosh, I remember this. I remember that right there, throwing me off so bad. I remember the first time that happened, being like, wait, what's going on here? Oh no. I gotta hit it again. I guess I'm invincible. That means Rodney Mullen's invincible with his skateboard. Why are they throwing? Why are there spear chuckers? Why are there spear chuckers? What, you don't need that in this game. What are we doing? Why do you need that here? What are we doing? What are we doing? You're already fighting an uphill battle basing your surfing and skateboarding game in Africa, where you have to go save the white woman as a gorilla. Oh god. But now you got spear chuckers out here too. Okay. Well, I don't know what the hell that was. But again, look at this box art. Doesn't this look cool? Like, man, if this is the 90s, like, hell yeah, I want to play that game. Oh, wait, what's that LJN logo? He's skateboarding by a volcano, or is he surfing on a volcano? Watch out for big fish. Catch the ultimate wave, dude. Take on one stinging scorpion. Hand plant your way through the wilds of Africa. Again, that's not what I'm here for. These games here, like, man, I've got a story about these where I went to a LAN party and I brought my PC, of course, and I got tired of playing like Counter-Strike and Warcraft and StarCraft or whatever. So I think we had Battlefield was like the new game that was out at the time. So I ended up just turning on ROMs and people were like, wait, what are you playing? And it was like me and this other guy came over and he was like sitting there, like, can I try? So yeah, sure. So we started playing track and field. And this is like, it's probably the perfect like our age, like, 30s or whatever, 30s, 40s, whatever, like an adult playing games and having like casual drinks, because there's so much shit talking that happens. Track and Field 1 isn't great. Track and Field 1 was cool at the time, but Track and Field 2 is where it's at. Because Track and Field 2 has it's got fencing and taekwondo, I believe, or karate, which are the two best games they did. Any sort of track and field game where you have to like mash buttons when people have had drinks in them is great. Especially if there's a leaderboard, because people get so competitive and don't realize it. Running and jumping. This is different. Skeet shooting, skeet. Technically, sure. That is the most like, that right there, using the foot pad to play track and field sounds like the most like 90s thing where like, you're a parent, like, I want my kids to be healthy, I want them to exercise. So you go buy this pad and you got your kids just over there and all you just hear is just pounding. It's like, 2 o'clock in the morning. Hey, what are you kids doing? We're playing video games, Mom, but they're healthy. He's like, okay. Are they? And as you can see, I play as the white man, which is the right choice. Rub it. Rub it. Rub it. back and forth across it. Oh no, this is track and field. This is the original track meet. All right, let's see. So long jump. I'm gonna try this again. Let's see. Long jump is it's the same idea, but instead of mashing both buttons, you mash one button and then you don't hate. Stop hating. For long jump, you mash one button. You have to hit the button to actually like jump. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Beat that black man! Beat him! Beat him! Beat him! Beat him! Ah, damn. What you do is you mash the A button and you press B to jump, and you have to like hit the angle or something. I think it's A. I think it's B. Maybe it's the D-pad. We'll see. All I need to hit is 550. There we go. There we go. My power. My power. My power. Good. Dumpy. What? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All the way back. For real. Are you for real? Alright, whatever. Yeah, one throw. The angle that you want to hit is like 45% to get to the furthest distance. Try again. Let's actually not cheat. Let's use the button. 54%. Yeah, I met the maker of Metal Gear. His name was John Konami, and he said he was actually he's friends with Ken Konami, and that they're gonna make another what is another Konami series outside of Metal Gear? I don't know. I can't think of anything. I'll beat it. I didn't hit. No, I did hit qualify with the cheating method. It is the D-pad and the A button or whatever. Again. And they get so angry. It's like the shots started coming off way more aggressive. Damn it. Um, Track and Field 1 is a cool game. Track and Field 1 is a cool game to me, but Track and Field 2, like, I remember seeing this game. I remember seeing some older kids play this game when I was younger. Being like, wait, what is that? And then not knowing what it was for the longest time because I couldn't read. I was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old. And like finding it later in life, being like, yo, this game is so cool. This is from the time period when, like, Street Fighter was out in the arcades and companies were out there trying to figure out, like, hey, what can we do to, like, stop people from buying Street Fighter? Make them buy our game instead. You get all these companies out there being like, hey, you could go buy Street Fighter, but that's just a stupid fighting game. Why don't you get Track and Field where you can play, like, you can use sword fighting, you can use Taekwondo, you can do pole vault, you can do all these other games. All of these here, now that I think about it, are all different things. There is no just straight up running thing. I'll go Taekwondo because it's the one that makes me happy. I think this is the coolest thing from the Nintendo, like a straight up like fighting game. It's like Karate Champ, but it's a little bit more involved somehow, even though it's a mini game and Track and Field 2. I don't know. Very punk. What? We didn't hear, there was a guy in the Olympics a couple of years ago that, I think he was doing karate. I think they had added full contact karate or something to the events. And, like, the catch was that you can't knock anybody out. And I think he won, but he knocked out the guy that he was competing against for, like, first place. So he dropped down to, like a bronze medal. And he felt so bad. Like, when it happens, like, oh, man. Ah, yes, the best newspaper. This is, what's that sword fighting game? What's the sword fighting game, Vaughn? What is it called? I know you know what I'm talking about. The one on Steam. Every time I think about it, I'm like, get that dick. Get that dick. They made a sequel. Adi. Nidhogg, there we go. This is just Nidhogg, but without getting that dick. Without having to run for your life. Nice. Man. I'm getting stabbed over here. Rude. mercy. No mercy. Ah, back into that. Oh yeah, man. I don't know. 3.48. What? No, that game is amazing. This right here having like the most like diverse options. I don't think any of the options in the game are particularly great, but it's so cool. Arm wrestling. Classic Olympics. I've been thinking about these games so heavily. Not so much these specific versions, but like I want a way to play the Avatar games on Steam, but they're not on Steam. They're only on like GOG, which is whack. Is wizardry here? Wizardry. Yep. I guess I'm thinking of the Super Nintendo version. Hold on. There's a reason I loaded that game. It's not because of the damn game. It's because of the theme song. Listen to this music. It's so good. Same box art, basically. But check out the music.
Wolverine. Wolverine. Wolverine.
I don't think so. Well, it's 11 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and tap out and be responsible. So I'm not completely exhausted at work tomorrow. I'm just kind of exhausted, but yeah, man. Again, it's so fun going back to these old games like this. Like the Sega Genesis version of this game seems like a completely different game. This game is bad, but that theme song is so good.